Learning Love, a Hanako X-Reader fanfiction, written by Strawberry Moon on Wattpad. Link in the description. First name groaned as she lazily walked to school. It was now Monday, and that means school. More of her classmates fawning over the school prince who was a friend of hers. Tests, and not to mention she now had to clean the bathroom in the old building. First name son, Ohayo. She jumps to the sudden call and turns to face the person. Oh, Ohayo, Tero-kun. She greets him tiredly. He raises an eyebrow at her tone and asks her with concern. Did you sleep late again? She laughs nervously, looking over to the side to avoid his gaze. Taro pinches the bridge of his nose and sighs in disappointment. You really need to stop playing those otome games. At this rate, you might even start failing classes. The female pouts when he exposed her and whines. But Taro-kun, I don't even know how dating someone is like. And you think dating fictional characters will help? But, no buts. Now let's go to class. She groans when Taro grabbed her arm and started dragging her into the school. I can walk on my own, you know. If you want to pass out while walking to class and end up marked as absent, then I'll gladly leave you here. Say no more, let's go, she states, and forced Taro's arm from her wrist and holds his arm instead, then went to their classroom. When they entered, their classmates stared too with some jealousy and some of those smug faces that ships people. Time skip. Damn it. First name curses as she walked towards the old building of Kamame. It was dismissal, and now she had to clean the girls' bathroom like she did yesterday. The dirt would add up as there were still students around who would use it now. But since it's club time, not many people would be around the bathroom area, so no one would assume that she's talking to herself. She enters the restroom, and she was greeted by Hanako rushing over to her, giving her a tight hug. Last name son, you're here! I missed you so much! The female sweat drops and gently pushed the apparition away. Yeah, okay, you're invading my personal space, Hanako-san, she says with an exasperated expression. She grabs a mop from the wall and starts mopping the floor. Hanako pouts and grabs her hands, stopping her from what she was currently doing, and she raises an eyebrow. Oh, come on, you seem tired. Why don't we talk a bit before you start? Yeah, no, I already don't like cleaning the bathroom, and I'm not getting extra labor. She firmly says, moving away from him, and continues mopping. The amber-eyed male sighs and floats towards the window and sat down, watching First Name as she cleaned the floor. As she cleans, she hears footsteps coming towards the bathroom. A girl who looks younger than her, probably a first year, with cream locks and teal green tips, and large magenta eyes, walked in and jumped a bit when she saw First Name. Ah, good afternoon, senpai. What are you doing here? She asks. The girl rubbed the back of her neck, trying to find an excuse so the cream-haired female wouldn't get suspicious. Just clean the bathroom. I wanted to clean it since it's been quite dirty. Are you gonna use a stall? The female with daikon-like legs laughs nervously and replies, Kinda, but it's not the actual reason. The second year raises an eyebrow and follows her gaze. The third stall. You checked to see if she could see Hanako, but the male wasn't there anymore, probably hiding in the stall. Are you gonna test the rumor? Oh, I'm Yashio Nene, and yes. Well, shit. This poor lady might get involved in the bathroom cleaning. Well, you see, it's not a good idea, Yashiro-san. I'm kind of in this mess when I tried. Suddenly, her mouth gets shut by a hand. A cold one. She looked at the hand and recognizes it as Hanako's. Then she looks at the first year, who had a surprised yet scared expression on her face. Wait, does that mean she can see him? How? Senpai? There's someone holding you, she points out with a fearful expression. Fuck, she can see him. Nah, last name Chan. Don't drive customers away, the ghost says near the female's ear, which makes her shiver. She quickly pushes him away and argues. I'm not driving away customers. I'm saving others from cleaning this stanky bathroom. Eh? How's it stinky when you clean it? How is it not stinky when a ghost comes up of the toilet and spreading the smell of shit? Hanako gasps, placing a hand over his non-beating heart, acting offended. If I was stinky, why weren't you puking when I held you close earlier, Yashiro had no idea what was going on. Apparently her senpai's name was last name, and she can see ghosts and touch one. Excuse me? The two stop bickering and turns to the daikon. Senpai, who is he? She asks, pointing at Hanako. First name glances at him while pointing. You mean him? He's Hanako-san. Eh? I thought Hanako-san was a girl! The female sighs and rubs her temple with one hand, the other hand supporting. I thought so too, but surprise, surprise, it's a he. Kinda like when you expect a baby girl but get a baby boy, she says. Hanako was floating at the back, examining the two females. You summoned him, last name senpai? What was your wish? I don't want to talk about it. It's weird and embarrassing. She didn't know what love actually was, so she wished to understand. Ow! Last name Chang, go gentle on your boyfriend. Eh? You two were dating? What? No! Yep, isn't that right, darling? Blood rushed to first name's cheeks and dyed it deep red. Raising her elbow to hit him again, but Hanako swiftly hugs her waist with a teasing smirk. She turns her head away from him, trying to not let him see the blush on her cheeks. It was only part of the deal. Are you sure? I asked you yesterday if you would still go out with me, and you said sure. He teases. As if her cheeks couldn't burn even more, it still did. Shut the fuck up. Nah-ah-ah. Watch that cute foul mouth of yours, baby. When she had enough of his teasing, she quickly pinches him by the arm harshly and escapes his grip, riding next to Yashiro with a glare yet blushing cheeks. You two seem close, senpai, she points out, and first name shakes her head. We only met yesterday, Yashiro-san. Plus, this so-called dating was just part of the contracts. And the cleaning too, she says as she sweat dropped. So what were you going to wish, Yashiro-san? She asks. The cream-haired girl jumps a bit and smiles. I was going to wish for my crush to like me back. Yeah, hate to disappoint you, but this ghost only does wholesome shits. That's me! Wholesome Hanako! She sends Hanako a deadly glare and he quickly adds in. Wait, I also have unwholesome stuff too. Let me just, He starts to look through his pockets, then pulls out a weird doll. First name and Yashiro raises an eyebrow. The hell is this? A Kokushi doll. So? Chotto eroi. And now everyone say F to the Kokushi doll that was thrown out the window by first name. Get that unholy item out of my Christian Minecraft server! She yells as she eats it out. Hanako ran to the window and started searching for his doll, but it was nowhere to be seen. Was heard from her, and she puffed her cheeks and crosses her arms, turning away from the apparition who liked to play around. Yashiro pats her back and sweat drops at the ghost and thought, something tells me that I was lucky I didn't get here before last name senpai. Hanako-san keeps teasing her, which is kind of cute. I ship them. Woo! I'm so sorry for the pronunciation mistakes and stuff. I had to read this so many times, and it turned out it feels more comfortable reading this on mobile. I'm back. Oh yeah. This was pretty fun to do with all the screeching and stuff. Yeah. And I don't want to make this too long, but I just wanted to say this was fun to do, and that I'm sorry for making it so bad. Yeah, that's it. Anyways, I'll see you in chapter 4. Goodbye! Oh, if you want to join my Discord server, it's in channel link in my